Hello everyone, welcome back. Part 24. Let's get this Goran mask on. And we're going to need some hot spring water. Ooh, excuse me. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, onsen, of course it is. For some reason I forgot that. Onsen no oyu o bin ni ireta. I think that's a U, right? Oyu, oyu. Yes, I should go over this right. So, like hot spring, hot water, kind of. OU is like hot water, isn't it? You don't call it mizu anymore. Mizu is cold, or you know, I guess up to room temperature or something, possibly. So hot water is OU, and then put it in a bottle, of course. Samenai uchi ni shi de tsukatte miyou. Sameru. Samenai uchi ni means like uchi is like a period of time, and then like this negative verb is like whilst it has not done what the verb says. So I'm assuming it means like try using it whilst it has not cooled, kind of literally. Yeah, sameru, to become cool, to cool down. So yeah, so like I said, literally putting it in English, it's in the time period when, you know, like before it cools, I suppose, or it is not cool. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? In the time period it is not cool, it has not cooled, try using it with C. Whoops. Oh no, he's going to talk to me, isn't he? Alright, I don't want him talking to me. That's more text. I don't want to deal with him. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay, you can't jump off that. Try again. Yeah. Oosh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to be quick, don't I? I'm not used to, I've gotten too used to randos. I'm not used to having to actually talk to this guy. Wait. I should probably have... Oos! I was going to say I probably should have like melted the ice into the grotto that has more of this water, but never mind. Washi nani shite koro? He's quite old, and that don't really work, does it? So this is just yeah, just and then washi, as I'm sure we've seen, just like an old man pronoun for I, washi, and then nani shiteta, like what was I doing, and then goro. Ha, mo konna jikan goro. So I guess this, I don't know how you would inflect this. Huh? Maybe, maybe that. I think he's annoyed or surprised. Mo konna jikan. So already this this sort of time, or such a time, kind of thing. So obviously it's already this late, I guess, is a non-literal translation of that. Isoga nya naran. Okay, so that's an interesting, like, shortening of a conditional. Obviously this is like isoga na kereba naranai, but he's just saying isoganya naran, just meaning I must hurry, or to not hurry is doomed, I suppose, kind of, in a way. To not hurry is unacceptable, so I must hurry. And then Goro. Where you going, bro? Talk to me. Oh, omae wa darumani. So obviously, oh, just, you know, a noise. Omae wa darumani. You are Darmani. Omae wa shinda hazu goro. But with a question mark. Shinda hazu goro? I don't know. So hazu obviously just meaning like an expectation. So you should be dead, or you should died. You were supposed to have died, I guess. Washi wa genkaku or miteiru goro. Miteiru goro. Let me just have a look at that. Genkaku. That is right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Hallucination. Hallucination or illusion or whatever. So I am seeing an illusion, or I am hallucinating. Kore mo snow hedo no malyoku no shiwaza nanoka goro. This also, Snowhead, like evil power, I guess, or Snowhead magic. I think it tends to. I don't know. I feel like this kanji on the left tends to have a bit of a sinister vibe. Maybe not necessarily, actually, but Akuma, for example, although Akuma has the word evil in it, doesn't it? Yeah, never mind. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't have that. But Malyoku, so magic power. And then Shiwaza is just like a deed. But maybe again, I feel like this is actually a bit negative. Shiwaza. Let's have a look. Act, action, deed. Maybe it's not. Again, maybe it's not. So anyway, this also Snowhead magic power deed. Nanoka. Just being like, you know, is it? Questioning it. Is this the doing of the magic of Snowhead? Yeah. And then who? I don't know what foo is. Who? I don't know if he's angry. I don't know. Name laleta mondagoro. Name laleta mondagoro. Is that like to sort of be taken the piss out of or something? Oh yeah. Yeah, seems it is, yeah. Nameru usually means to lick or to taste something. But it does have the meaning of to make fun of, to make light of, to put down, to treat with contempt. And obviously, name laleta means it's passive. So usually nameru, but name laleta, I have been made fun of. And then Mon, isn't that just like a kind of emotionalizer? It's emotive, I think. It's just kind of... Is it? Namelaleta mondagoro. Maybe. Might just be adding like emotion into the sentence. But then mono has so many meanings that I'm not even sure. I probably need to review that myself. Jangana, muda na koto da. Muda na koto goro. So jangana just meaning like demonaire, I suppose, but it's just sort of said in this way. Demonaire, jangana, muda na koto goro. So I think he's just saying like it is a pointless thing. It is a pointless thing to do. Like basically saying it won't work. This is pointless. Your attempts to kind of fool me and appear in this hallucination is all for nothing, maybe. Muda. Futility, uselessness, yeah, pointlessness. Okay, good. Oh, sorry, my alarm's going off. Washi wa sonna koto de wa hiruman goro. Washi wa sonna koto de wa hiruman goro. Hiru, what's going on here? Hiruman. Oh, okay. Oh, hirumu. Hirumu is to falter or to flinch or to recoil or to quail at. So I guess this is just a shortened negative. So like, I will not be afraid, or I will not flinch or be perturbed. I've never used that word in my life, but will not be perturbed, I suppose, by such a thing, I guess. I will not be perturbed by such a thing. Yeah, something like that. And then we've got wakattara totto kie useru. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, wakattara is just like, you know, if it becomes clear, or if you understand, or, you know, whatever. Toto, just meaning to immediately or at once. And then kie is to disappear, and useru, I believe, is just also a bit of a doubling up. It's a bit like a disappear, get lost, kind of. Oh no, they're both to disappear or to vanish. So kie useru is to just, like, yeah, like go away. But again, interesting that it's not imperative or request form. It's just if you understand immediately to disappear, or you will disappear or something. Oh, maybe that is it, yeah. Maybe that is it. Maybe he's talking about himself. It's like, if I'm aware that you're a hallucination, you will disappear immediately? I don't know. Anyway, you sort of get the vibe. Uh-oh. Nani? So, what? 息子がわしを恋しがって泣いておるじゃと I think that's koishi, right? So my son, me, kind of like missing, to need or to miss, to desire, I suppose, in a way. Obviously, he wants his company, doesn't he? So, naite oru jato. Naite oru, just kind of an old kind of Japanese way of present tense. He is crying. And then ja, I don't really know, but to is the quote particle, isn't it? So it's like he's repeating what we've said to him. So it's like, you're saying that my son misses me and is crying. Yeah. どうしてそのことを So どうして kind of like how, having done what, why, that thing, and then no verb on the end. So it's like, obviously the verb is implied, like how could you know that? How do you know that? Kind of thing. 息子がわしを So my son, me, and then a verb that's not specified, so probably, I don't know, what, you know, wants me or misses me, I guess. 許せ我が子よ So just a noise. Yuruse is the imperative of yurusu, meaning to like forgive or to overlook, or to allow. So he's sort of saying, forgive me. Wangako. This is kind of weird. We might have seen this before. Wanga basically just means watashi no, or ore no, or, you know, whatever pronoun you want to use for I. But wa is I. And then ga, I don't know why it's ga. But wangako is like watashi no ko, my child. But yeah, you see this a little bit. Wanga something. It's quite strange, but there you go. In fact, if you're from the UK, you might know Wanga Mama, the restaurant. Wagamama, as we would say it in English. But yeah, that kind of comes from this Wanga Mama, which means selfishness, or I guess it's like my... No, I'm not even going to guess. But yeah, Wagamama means selfishness. So if you go to Wagamamas, that's what it means. Chichi ni wa yarana kereba naranai koto ga aru. So to your father, or for your father, There exists things that sort of, if aren't done, unacceptable. Or, you know, there exist things that must be done. Goro, basically. Come on, lad, lay it on us. Darumani yo. So just addressing us. Omae ga bo lei demo kengaku demo. Sorry, no, I've read that wrong, haven't I? Genkaku demo mo do demo ii goro. So whether you are like a dead spirit, I guess, or a ghost, the spirit of a spirit of the deceased, or a hallucination even, or whatever, any more kind of however it is fine. It's sort of like I don't care anymore. It is of no interest to me, regardless of who you are. You know, it's fine, sort of thing. I am no longer concerned with what you are, I suppose. Naiteiru musuko o aware to omou nara. Aware, I believe, is to, like, pity something, isn't it? Awareru. Is it not? Oh, is it just awaru? No. What's... Oh! Awaremu? No, that can't be right. Really? How funny. So this word is just aware. So to make it a noun, it doesn't even become awareni. Just aware. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, so crying son, pity, think, if you you know, believe, if you feel pity or think pitifully of my crying son, I guess. 今からわしが太鼓で奏でる曲で息子を安らかに眠らせてほしい頃。So 今から from now わしが太鼓で奏でる曲 and then dare actually using the song that I perform using my taiko. That's one of them little drums in it, taiko. 息子を安らかに my son sort of gently, I suppose, yeah, gently, and then 眠らせてほしい I want you to cause him to sleep, basically. I wish for you to put him to sleep gently using the song I'm about to play on my taiko. So this is usually nemuru, meaning to sleep, but nemurasete or nemuraseru is the causative. And then this is te form with hoshi after it, isn't it? So nemurasete hoshi, I wish for you to cause him to sleep. Goro. お前が小さかった頃によく聞かせたあのメロディーだ頃。So I guess, yeah, we probably want to go backwards here. It is that melody, I suppose. It is that melody that... what's this? I often caused you to hear, I suppose. I often caused you to hear in the time period, yeah, around the time period that you were small. Good Lord. It's very backwards to English, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so it's a melody, it's that melody that I often caused you to hear or played for you, less literally, in the period when you were small. Yeah, when you were a small Goran boy. Excuse me, I better read this. Omoidasu jaro kono kyoku o. So omoidasu is, you know, to remember, to recall something. Jaro, I guess, is just daro, like you remember this, don't you? This song. And then I think the woe here actually is actually kind of weirdly after the verb. The verb isn't mentioned after woe here. It's said before it, and then the woe is here. I suppose it would be a bit like you've eaten it before, haven't you? Sushi. It's sort of like you put the object of the sentence afterwards for some reason. It happens quite a lot in Japanese, but yeah. So it'd be like, you remember this, don't you? This song. You're kind of specifying what the object is after you've asked. You've used the verb, basically. Yeah. I remember it, dude, but you don't. Oh, look at you struggling. Ari. So that's just a noise, like a expression of surprise. I'm sure we've seen that before, but yeah, just Ari. Like when you realise you something all of a sudden, so he's realised he doesn't remember it. Mo ichido ikuzo. So one time more, like go to. That's what it means, basically, to start, to give it an attempt. Iku in this case, so to go one more time, but it happens to translate well into both languages. He said it again. Etto. So again, just like so koujatta. Yeah, so that's just a noise. So that's right. Ko is like this way, in this way. Koujatta. So it was like this, I suppose. It was this way. And that only means that in the sense of this is how it went. This is how the song went. And I guess jatta is just, it's just datta, but said jatta. I wonder if that's like an old man kind of, something that happens to old people's speech is instead of saying datta anymore, they say jatta. But I don't know, I'm guessing. I'm totally guessing. Could just be the way old people choose to speak rather than accidentally being unable to say does anymore. I'm not sure. Dameja. So dame just means what does dame mean? It kind of means like unacceptable, to not be. Well, in this case, yeah, to not be able to do something. Dame, yeah, dameja. So yeah, dameda, damedewa, dameja. I don't know. Yeah. So we can't remember basically. Dedashi shika omoi dasen. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, apart from the start or apart from the intro, cannot remember. Obviously, omoi dasemasen would be the normal thing, or omoi dasenai, but he shortened it down to omoi dasen. Yeah. Except for the intro, I cannot remember. Or I can remember nothing but the intro. Yeah. Just going to check that dedashi. Start beginning. Yeah. So yeah, toriayazu. So for the time being, basically, dedashi dake demo. The intro only even. Or something. Yeah. I kind of struggle with demo, to be honest. It's it seems to have kind of a few different meanings there. Is that going to happen? Hanbun dake no... What is this? Oh, komori uta, isn't it? Hanbun dake no komori uta wo kanadeta. So half only melody you played. Yeah. Okay, Hanbun dake no komori uta wo oboeta. Chichio ya no omoi no komotta yasuragi no melody. Komotta? Yeah, okay. To be filled, e.g. with emotion, satire, etc. To be heavy with. Okay. So it's a melody. Yasuragi, I guess, kind of a calm or chilled, kind of easygoing, you know, relaxing, perhaps relaxing melody. And then Chichi Oya no Omoi no Komotta. So it is an easy, relaxing melody, kind of imbued, maybe, or filled with the kind of thoughts or feelings of a father. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good translation, actually. Wasurete wake de wa nai goro. Okay, so this just means forgot means, I suppose, dewanai. So it does not, it is not that I've forgotten, I suppose. It does not mean I've forgotten. Yeah, wasurete wake dewanai goro. That's kind of how wake works sometimes. Wake is quite hard, often. But yeah, wasurete wake dewanai goro. It is not that I have forgotten. Samukute umaku tatake nakatta dake da goro. Samukute, cold. Umaku, skillfully. Tataku is to tap or to hit something or to knock on something. So he's just saying, you know, that's the action of hitting the taiko, is you tataku it. Tatakeru is a potential form, so it's simply could not hit it skillfully, could not play skillfully, basically. And then dake, meaning only, it's just that I could not hit it skillfully. And then dagoro. So it's cold and skillfully I could not hit the drums only. That's all it means. And then tonikaku, all of that aside, anyway, regardless of the reasons and everything discussed before this point, anyway, ato wa tanonda goro. I suppose ato just means after, so everything after this interaction. The things after this, tanonda, I beg of you, please, that sort of vibe. Yeah. You could maybe translate ato there as the rest, perhaps. The rest, I beg of you, sort of thing. Oh no, I've got the tune. I've got the ocarina. Oh. Oh! Wait, what am I doing? I played it for you, didn't I? Okay. Didn't like it the first time. その曲はいつも父ちゃんが寝る前に叩いてくれた曲だから。Oh, Koro. Well, that's interesting. I'll stop doing this voice. Sorry about that. その曲は、that song. いつも父ちゃんが、always my father. 寝る前に、before I sleep. 叩いてくれた曲. The song he like played for me. And then da koro. And I guess they've just opted that, you know, kids like his age and whatever, they say koro because, you know, they're just kids, aren't they? They don't say goro yet. It's just a bit of a funny thing. Ora Suzuki utao koro. So I, the continuation, sing. I will sing the next bit. I will sing the rest, maybe. Ora Suzuki wo utao koro. He just said that word for word. Excuse me. Where are we here? So, Goron no Lullaby wo kanadeta. Speaks for itself. Goron Lullaby. You played. Oh, I could have done the spider house, couldn't I? I should go and do that. Then again, it's only going to give me the mask of truth. Okay. So, yeah, I guess it's just a noise like... To-chan ga soba ni iru mitai. So yeah, just a noise. So dad next is like basically. So it's like dad is next to me, is beside me. Yeah. And go to sleep. And then I guess that's... Yeah, I guess that's a sleeping noise. I don't know. Hanbun dake no komori uta ga... Oh, it changed kanji, didn't it? I guess it doesn't matter, though. They both mean uta, but still. Hanbun dake no komori uta ga goro no lullaby ni natta. So the half-only lullaby became the Goron Lullaby. Simple. Kiiteiru to kimochi ga ochitsuki, mabuta ga tojite shimau komori uta. So it is a melody. Look, they've changed the kanji back. It is a melody that if you are listening to it, or when you listen to it, your feelings like calm down, and your eyelids close like unintentionally, I guess. Tojite shimau. See, I've just been reminded recently that this shimau or shimaimasu can mean that something has happened completely. So it could be tojite shimau as in like, you know, you can't help but close your eyes, or it could be tojite shimau in the sense of your eyes close completely and you go to sleep. I'm not even sure, but I always have in the past just translated that as unintentionally or undesirably you do something. And yeah, like I said, I only got reminded recently that it can mean that you just do something completely. Oh, alright lads. I don't really have long enough to go to Snowhead and start doing that yet, I don't think. So I will get the frog head, I guess. Let's put this on. Okay, place your bets now. What's the bet that I get? Well, I don't know. Which one will have the meat, the rock meat in it? The first one I check, second one, third one, fourth one, or the last one I check? Let's have a look. Not the first one. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Not the second. Okay, the third one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm happy with that. Excuse me. Okay, so I guess I will give this to the guy. I can't really do the Smitty. I'll have to do him afterwards, I think. Oh yeah, well, yeah. I'll try and be done, and so I can get my wicked razor sword after the dungeon, because I might need the sword in the dungeon. All right, so we got oi. I guess. So always just calling out to us. That was just a noise. I don't know what that was. Goro, Goro. So here. He's obviously, trying to get our attention. So yeah, a high place from. Suddenly, like bad of me, bad mannered, I suppose. So it's. I know it's rude or bad, suddenly from a high place, but... So hara heru is simply, hara is your stomach, and heru is to decrease, as we saw in a recent part with malyoku ga heru. Your magic power will decrease. Haraheru means to be hungry. Harahette, your stomach has decreased. You are hungry. And then here, ugoku is to move, isn't it? Ugokeru is potential, and so we've got then we've got negative of that. So to not be able to move became undesirably. So. It's really worth getting the hang of just how to do verbs in Japanese, because as you can see, you've just got everything just after this verb. It's all just like one conjugation of a verb. Ugoke naku nachimatta goro. So yeah, I undesirably became not can move. Is maybe an alright translation there. There you go, Brew. これは夢にまで見た洞窟山特上ロースガン I don't know. ロース岩? No, wait, that's yo anyway, isn't it? Hold on. No, it's not. No, it is gun. It's gun or iwa. Let's just see what lawsu is. Yeah, it's just roast. Or also has the meaning of roasting meat, sirloin or pork loin. Anyway, yeah, so we got korewa, and that's an end, so I guess it's like an exclamation. It's like, this thing, this, korewa, I don't know. Anyway, this thing, yume ni made mita, yume ni made mita, dodongo dokutsu-san, tokujo rosu iwa. Rosu iwa. I might go with gan for this. Rosu gan. Just because it's attached directly onto the end of this word, and you tend to use onyomi when there's no hiragana in the middle, I guess. I don't know. So it's something along the lines of this is roast or sirloin rock or something. This is roast rock. Tokujo is like a special high class, so it's like this is the highest quality roast rock. Dodongo dokutsu-san, so produced or product of the Dodongo cave, that I have seen, I guess, like only in my dreams or something, that I have seen, or maybe it's like it's on par with the roast sirloin rock thing that I have seen in my dreams. I don't know. There's something along like there's something along those lines anyway. There you go, mate. Ora kore ga daikoubutsu nanda goro. So me, this is, I suppose, this kore ga, this ga here. I feel like you have to use ga here because like everyone has like one kind of favourite food. I suppose you could use wa, but it's kind of because everyone has, it's like this is the best in a way. I probably said in a prior part that a favourite and the favourite, wa and ga, they kind of share the meanings between them. Sometimes the is wa and sometimes the is ga, but I feel like in this case, because he has like one favourite food item, you use ga, maybe. I don't know. There have been books written on the difference between wa and ga. I don't think, unless you're a native speaker, it can be very tough to get the hang of them. So yeah, kore ga daikoubutsu nanda goro. So daikoubutsu is like, that's like favourite, isn't it? Your favourite food. Let's just check that. Yeah, one's favourite food. Yeah. Itadakimasu. So obviously that's just something you say before you eat. Itadakimasu. It's literally means I receive this, and then gratefully, I suppose, is pretty implied. But yeah, I receive is literally its meaning. Genki detekita garao. Genki just meaning energetic, energy or healthiness, liveliness, I suppose. Detekita, liveliness came out of me, or rather, you know, I feel better, I feel great, I feel good, sort of thing. Ima shita ni iku kara mattete kure goro. Now, down I go, so, wait, sorry, no, matte ite, but he's omitted the e. So it's matte ite, meaning be waiting for me, goro. So just wait there a second, please, basically, is what he's saying, but yeah. That was easy, wasn't it? Could have just done that. Oh, dareka to omottara. So dareka, just kind of adding a question to the word dare, like who. If I think who, or that's a bit literal, but I suppose when it comes to wondering who, is maybe kind of what he's saying. When it comes to wondering who, darumani janeka. It's like, you're Darmani, aren't you? Ikiteita no ka? You were living? Obviously just in the sense of this whole time that we thought you were dead, you were living. Ikiteita? You were alive the whole time despite us believing you were dead. Ikiteita no ka? Naruhodo na. I don't know why he's saying that, actually. I thought naruhodo was supposed to be like when you kind of understand something. But what is there to understand here? Naruhodo na. Oh well, whatever. Douri de ora no koubutsu o shitteiru hazu da goro. Douri de, I guess that just means following logic or something. Reason, truth. I guess he means it follows, or that's why, or something. Dori de, or if you follow along the line of reasoning. The fact that I'm Darmani, it makes sense, perhaps. Ora no koubutsu, my like, you know, liked foods, my liked things. Shitteiru hazu, you should, or there is an expectation that you would know my favourite foods. Dori de. Which, as I've said, I guess means, you know, following along. It follows that. It makes sense in that case that you would know the foods I like. And then dakoro at the end. Otto wasureru tokoro datta goro. So just like a sound of, like whoops, I guess. Whoops. That was a time I almost forgot, I suppose. It's like I was about to forget. Yeah, that was a point where I would have forgotten, or I was about to forget. He's talking about giving us some kind of reward. He was talking about us being Darmani, and he was about to forget to reward us. Kore wa ora no kimochi da. I guess again, ora no kimochi. It's just like, this is a sign of my thanks. This is a manifestation of my feelings. Quite literally, but yeah, simply it's just, this is my thanks, this is my reward. Uketotte kure goro. Take it, receive it for me, you know, yeah. Please take it, basically. Gero no omen wo moratta. I think gero is actually, that's just the sound frogs make, isn't it? Like gero gero, or maybe kero. So I think that's just the sound they make. Gero no omen wo moratta. You received the gero mask. Kaeru gashudan no leader. The frog, like, chorus group. Leader. The leader of the frog chorus group. Excuse me. Don gero ni sokkuri na omen. Sokkuri just means like, kind of like, what do you say? What's that word when you look exactly like someone? Spitting image? Why is it spitting image? Huh. I don't know why, but yeah. Dongero ni sokkuri na omen. So, yeah, just something that looks precisely, it is a mask that looks exactly like Don Gero. There might be something in there about being called Don and Gero. Not entirely sure. Don Gero. What does Don mean? I'll ask about that, and, you know, hopefully we'll get a good answer for you. I don't know. Sore kabutte kaeru ga shudan no shiki wo shite mo kitto 誰もわからないほどよくできてる頃. Okay. So, それかぶって、wear that. カエルが集団の指揮をしても, so, even if you conduct, I suppose, shiki, you conduct the frog chorus group. Kitto, for sure. Daremo, everyone, kind of. Wakaranai, won't know. For sure, everyone won't know. Hodo just sort of means to the extent that, I think, is hodo. And then yoku dekiteru. I guess yoku dekiteru might mean like well made, well produced. It is well produced enough, or it is produced well enough, or produced to the extent that, even if you conducted the frog chorus group, nobody, yeah, for sure nobody would know. So, yeah, basically it looks enough like him that it would fool everyone into believing that you are actually him, the leader. Hayaku haru ga yatte kite kaeru tachi no nigiyaka na gashū ga kikitai goro. Yeah. So it's like he wants to hear the song, I suppose, the chorus performance, the vocal ensemble of the the kind of the exciting, maybe, is this nigiyaka, sort of like lively, maybe lively and exciting and busy vocal ensemble of the frogs. I've started translating this all wrong, haven't I? Like this, I suppose this is kind of separate. It's like I wish for spring is haru. Haru is spring. Spring to come quickly or soon. I wish for spring to come soon, and to hear the lively vocal ensemble of the frogs is what's being said. Sore ni shitemo sa samui garao. Maybe this is like despite that. Despite that, it's cold. Ora mo goro no sato ni kaeru. I, like, now, quickly, soon, Goron home, go to. I return to the Goron home. See you later, mate. Cheers for the frog in. Alright, I'll leave that there then. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope it's been worthwhile, and see you next time.